The 2024 season for Ferrari commenced on a positive note with Leclerc securing a podium finish and claiming the fourth position. However, the tension simmering between the two drivers appears persistent throughout the entire campaign. Despite Ferrari establishing itself as the second-best team in 2024, with Sainz displaying a competitive performance, trailing Perez by a mere 2 seconds, the Spaniards' intentions seem unequivocal. This poses a formidable challenge for the team principal at Maranello. The Bahrain Grand Prix unfolded favorably for both Ferrari drivers. Leclerc faced continual challenges with front lockups, particularly in turns 1 and 10, resulting in him ceding positions to Russell and Sainz. However, as the race progressed, it became evident that Leclerc outpaced Russell. Sainz, displaying fearlessness, overtook his teammate twice, despite Leclerc's resistance. During the early stages of the race, when Russell overtook Leclerc on lap 3, Sainz asserted his autonomy by rejecting team orders, asserting his superior pace compared to those ahead. Notably, Sainz's accomplishment was remarkable, considering he was initially at the back of the pack led by Russell, Leclerc, and Perez, outperforming all but the Red Bull driver. Successfully overtaking both his teammate and the faster Mercedes driver underscores a compelling statement for Sainz's future prospects. Looking ahead, a vacancy in the Brackley-based squad for the 2025 season raises possibilities. If Wolff deems it premature for Antonelli and Alonso to join the Silver Arrows, Sainz stands a legitimate chance to demonstrate to Ferrari that any team-related challenges were not attributable to the driver. Nevertheless, drawing conclusions from a single race is premature. Looking ahead to 2024, it's evident that Sainz will adopt a self-focused mindset. Questions may arise about the team's absence during the celebration of the season's first podium, emphasizing a potential preference for Leclerc over Sainz in 2024. This places added pressure on Sainz to demonstrate his capabilities further. Notably, Leclerc was Ferrari's favored driver and initiated the first pit stop, aiming to undercut his teammate. However, this strategic move had minimal impact on the race dynamics. Analyzing lap times, Sainz exhibited a significant speed advantage over Leclerc, approximately 0.4 of a second faster. The brake issues hindering Leclerc's performance, coupled with the team's adjustment of Russell's power unit for the race's conclusion, contributed to the final standings on lap 57. Despite Leclerc surpassing Russell and finishing closely behind Sainz, external factors influenced the grid's arrangement. Ferrari's desired pecking order was not achieved, casting a shadow on Leclerc's leadership. Sainz, known for his competitive spirit, is expected to maintain this approach throughout the season, especially with no contract secured for 2025. While occasional team clashes occurred in 2023, such as at Monza, it's anticipated that Sainz will continue prioritizing individual success. With the absence of a contract for the following season, Sainz is unlikely to prioritize team dynamics over personal achievements. After overtaking his teammate and Russell during the race, there were two significant revelations in Bahrain regarding the performance of the driver in question. Initially qualifying in P4, the unexpected assertion was made that he proved to be the faster and more adept driver during the Bahrain race. The second noteworthy statement hinted at his potential superiority over Russell in a car with comparable competitiveness, sparking contemplation within the Brackley-based squad. The prospect of bringing this driver on board, however, faces a substantial hurdle. His compatriot, Fernando Alonso, looms as a formidable competitor. Aston Martin's challenging start to the season, finishing P9 and P10, raises questions about the team's standing among the top 5. If this trend persists, it could lead to dissatisfaction for Alonso, possibly prompting him to consider a move to Mercedes. This could, in turn, intensify competitive actions from the mentioned driver, evident in his assertive overtakes and sustained competitiveness against the RB20. Despite starting from P4 and grappling with challenges posed by the hard compound tire, the driver managed to surpass Perez and outperform two crucial rivals. While unable to utilize an alternative tactic to overtake Perez, the season's start doesn't appear unfavorable. Leclerc and the aforementioned driver, initially presumed close friends, underwent a shift when Vasseur emphasized that when a substantial opportunity like Hamilton's arises, declining such an offer is impractical. Considering Mercedes' current standing, the slap in the face to Ferrari came from Sainz, motivated to secure a prominent position in 2024. Although challenging due to Red Bull's dominance, the close gap between Perez and Sainz indicates persistent efforts. Despite several attempts, Sainz refrained from exhausting his tires for futile pursuits. Fireworks are anticipated at Ferrari as upgrades roll in, promising a dynamic future. While some fans expressed disappointment with the race's conclusion, it's crucial to note that the launch spec car represents just the initial version. After collecting data from various races, minor adjustments and significant upgrades will propel the contenders higher on the grid. Red Bull is actively pursuing improvements, including the controversial zero-pod design. However, Ferrari, currently the second-ranking team, appears to place considerable trust in their strategy. Unless Vasseur intervenes to salvage the team's reputation and gives priority to Leclerc in unconventional ways, there might be repercussions, potentially triggering dissatisfaction from Sainz. The question arises, could Sainz's performance lead Ferrari to regret replacing him with Hamilton? Furthermore, if Sainz decides not to pursue the Sauber or Audi project, which team would be inclined to offer him a more extended contract? Before you go, let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. What was your favorite moment from today's race? Who's your pick for the next Grand Prix? Share your thoughts, predictions, and passion for the sport with fellow speed enthusiasts in our community. For more exclusive content, behind-the-scenes access, and in-depth analysis, be sure to check out our channel. We're everywhere the action is, bringing you closer to the teams, drivers, and the pulse of Formula One.